Alright, back to the continuing adventures of Uncle Monkey and Nephew Monkey. So on. I give myself a 5-second pause at the start of my own recordings because it just gives me room to think. Just a little room. Just a little room. This is very relaxing. The music for this level is called Aquatic Ambience. Look it up. Listen to it. You know, when you're about to go to bed or when you're waking up and you need to calm down. It's very relaxing music. You also get the one animal buddy in this level that shows up in every game in the Donkey Kong Country trilogy, so to speak. So 1, 2, and 3 for the Super Nintendo. There are other Donkey Kong Country games. I don't know if I'll get to them right now, but talk about, like, you know, Returns and Tropical Freeze. I put some serious thought into doing that at some point when I've got, like, the chops to do, like, widescreen things, just bigger screen games. We need some more processing power to record it. It's okay though. Just something to put on my back mind to think. The down arrow means something. Probably something to do with this animal buddy. The swordfish is basically Rambi the Rhino underwater, so it attacks things, whether automatically or manually. You can't attack the squid though. I tried that. It doesn't work. Quickly get the one up. You could touch the DK barrel, but it'll just explode in a paradox. It's the Scrodinger's barrel, as you know. We get the fish, we get the barrel, go down to bananas again. But wait, what if I go off the beaten path of not following the rules? I get the KO. No TKO, just KO. You got it. And now for a rare moment of two unguards meeting. What does it mean? Does it mean that there's clones? Is it like the Yoshi situation, which is just multiples of the same species? This is a likely outcome. Got another ostrich or emu. I'm gonna say ostrich. You know, I've heard about these emu wars in Australia. Also heard about exploding pans in New Zealand, but they're not really exploding. It's more like they got set on fire, like a grease fire. That's what they're made of. Yep. The fish will die. Those look like piranhas. Or piranha with an E. Just about done being in the water. Going to the exit. Someone managed to plant a sign underwater and didn't erode. My man, the Funky Kong, with his flights. He's a cool dude for cool people who is not aged or outdated at any point. Is a 90s relic sort of character, except there's been Surfer Bros since way before that, so he is that. His main function is to travel around, specifically when you want to go back to a previous level, or just travel elsewhere on the map that you've already been. So, basic utility, but it's necessary. Also, it's free, and it's like a jumbo jet. I'll just be, you know, visiting him every time I see him. I don't normally need this otherwise. It's cool, though. Alright, Barrel Cannon Canyon. Now is the time for the game, or explain the main draw of this type of platforming, which is hopping into a barrel and then, like, timing where you come out based on what you see. This isn't too much of a problem for me now, except for one level. You'll see it later, like somewhere in World 4 with the snow and ice. I got that figured out, but like that's probably the hardest one with the shooting mechanic. You can also skip all that just by going up. So let's do it the normal ass way, like plebs, Michael Pleb, or Michael Bleb. Okay, let's. Yeah, all right. When you apply enough force by being high enough to these little pits in the ground that look suspicious, a hole will open up and something will come out. You can't. I don't think you can use your hand slap on them, but there's other areas you can hand slap that have things on them, which are pretty much invisible. You just have to test slapping your hands everywhere. Also, when you slap the enemies, a banana comes out. Yeah. So if you're trying to grind that way, I guess. Usually better on enemies that aren't jumping in your face. bongos and other drums and the percussion. What is it like in the jungle? I don't know anyone that lives in one. Obviously, we know a lot about jungles, though. So, yeah. Okay, we got another token. We got 3 tokens in a set. Let me explain how this works. The timer is going to count down. You're going to get as many tokens as you can. 100 tokens will be exchanged for life. Also in these bonus things, there's a double multiplier somewhere. It's always in the same spot for each animal. For some reason, though, I don't get it this time, but that's not coming now. For some reason, the timer on this is really fast, even compared to the other bonus zones. I don't know why that is. I'm thinking maybe it's tied to frame rate. They don't do anything like that nonsense in later games, so I think this is just a quirk of untested design. It doesn't matter. It doesn't amount to much, which is probably why I didn't bother fixing it. But it seems off. So, ROM hackers, take note. If you're trying to make one of those improvement hacks, fix that. Yeah. When you escape from one of those animal bonus zones, it drops you off from, like, either the beginning or a certain point, like a checkpoint or another bonus to drop you off. This is inconvenient for me when I need to when I'm basically being forced to redo the level. However, it should give you enough lives, which that shouldn't be too much of an issue. If we just disregard the other barrel and go right honk it through the wall, we get some more stuff in a cave, which is appropriate since I just went in the ground. Also, this foreground is screwing me. Look at that. It even overlays the status. That probably shouldn't happen either. That's another thing you can try fixing. Make it so the foreground doesn't overwrite the status of bananas and lives and the tokens. Alright, TNT barrel. Fun fact about TNT barrels. If you put them down and leave them alone, they'll explode on their own. Alright, no opportunity for the swordfish. Look, we jump in place. They're so smart. Okay. I can fit neatly in between them. No problems there. Get your con on. Or K-on. I don't think I've seen that. Alright. Mindful of the timing. This might be the first level where you see the bees. There's also birds. So, yeah. I don't think I have to explain. Just don't touch bees. Unless you throw barrels at them, which would work. They come in a variety of colors. They mean nothing. They're just zingers. Bazinger. Okay. The butterflies have greeted me to the exit. Oh yeah, if you ever want to not be mad at anything, go to a butterfly pavilion. It's impossible to be pissed off there. If you're being pissed off there, there's a problem. Candy save point. Wow, her name's Candy. Obviously a sex icon. Let's not dwell upon this point, because this is a family game. Don't want to draw upon those points. Wait until we do more M-rated games, okay? But still, it's just the love interest, so to speak. And she saves the game. She was so distracting that we got an old lady to do the saving in later games. And we would find that he was very naughty. This boss is easy, just keep jumping on him. He will go faster slightly every time you hit him. This boss is so hilarious easy, it is probably possible for you to do this actually blind. How you might even do it on accident without even knowing that you're in a video game. So, kudos for making a really easy-ass boss. Next time on Game Wolf Plays Donkey Kong Country, we go to the Monkey Mines. We're going to have some minecart action. There'll be some, I guess, Aztec temple-like things. So I'm not sure if we're in South America or not. I like to think this game takes place on an island off of South America, or maybe just somewhere in Africa, but, like, the temples make me think South America, so let's just go with South America, okay? There's monkeys there. You can think about it. Also, I don't understand how a nephew monkey is a completely different kind of monkey from the monkey that Donkey Kong is, which is he's like an ape. And Diddy Kong's more like a chimp. P. Diddy, as they don't call him. So Puff Daddy Kong will be coming back soon.